Nike would rather stop sneaker resellers like me and you than they would rather be a profitable company. Now, I know that seems like a bit of a stretch, but I'm going to show you guys examples in this video that proves that point. Let's get right into it. In an article posted this past month on CNN, it was announced that Nike has way too much inventory. Okay, they said, "Hey, we have way too much stuff in stock right now. Our inventory levels, they've soared by over 65% in North America, and that is much, much higher than we can afford it to be. So we have to move stock." What does that mean for Nike? That means that they're going to move stock to places like Marshalls, TJ Maxx, Burlington, places like that. But before they do that, they're going to send it to the outlets, their own Nike outlets, to recover a portion of that profit. Now, after they announced this, their stock price tumbled by 11%, which is not new because Under Armour, Adidas, Dick's Sporting Goods, companies like that, they've announced the same thing, and their stock price also fell. But last week, Nike announced that they're going to stop sneaker reselling. They no longer want to be controlled by sneaker resellers. They don't want to fuel the aftermarket, so to say. And I said in that video that that's not true, but Nike is making a bit of a stand, and they have been for a while. Let me show you how. So, this is a shoe that just released in August of this year. The Jordan 1 Stealth. Okay, we all know this shoe. It's a very nice looking shoe, but it does not resell for anything. Right now, it is going on StockX. You could get my size for $117. Okay, the retail price was $180. This is a shoe that has popped up in Nike outlets, but as of late, when I went this past weekend, this shoe is reselling at the Nike outlet for $170. That is $40 over what you could get at StockX, and it is only $10 less than the retail, which didn't even sell out. So it's very interesting to see that Nike has priced that shoe so high at their outlets a week after saying they want to curb sneaker reselling. Let's talk about another shoe they released earlier this year. Maybe that one's too recent, right? They're still holding out hope that they can make money on it. Let's look at a shoe like the Nike LeBron 19. They released earlier this year, right? This was the Valentine's Day edition of this shoe, and it released for a retail price of $200. You can see right now on StockX it's $108, but they have it in the outlet for $190. Why would they have this shoe priced so high when they're trying to move inventory to become a profitable company? In this sense, I know they're profitable overall. I just mean moving inventory, obviously. They need to move inventory, but they're pricing shoes like this $10 below retail. No one's going to buy that unless someone comes along and just wants a brand new shoe. But resellers who mainly provide Nike outlet with all of their sales, we're not going to buy this shoe. Let's look at another good example. A Nike Cortez SP Union. This is a union collaboration they released earlier this year. When was the last time you went to a Nike outlet and saw a union there? I saw this exact shoe this past weekend. As you guys can see, it retailed for $130. Right now, it is reselling for $80 on StockX. At the Nike outlet, it was priced at $129.99. So it's priced at full retail. That does not seem like a company who wants to get rid of excess inventory. It seems like a company who truly wants to stop sneaker reselling at all costs. Let's look at one more example, and I think this one really crystallizes the point that I'm talking about. How Nike is really only focused on stopping sneaker reselling right now instead of getting back to a profitable company, reducing their inventory like they just said they were going to do to all of their shareholders. It seems like stopping reselling is a little bit more important. This is a Jordan 3 Pine Green. It released for $190. It is currently reselling for around $220, I would say, for the most part. There are certain sizes that are a little bit more, but a size like mine, for example, or a size 9, which is close to mine, is $199. $9 above retail, so technically this shoe is reselling for a little bit of money, but at the Nike outlet, it's priced at $190, same as its retail price, which is good enough that someone will come along who really wants the shoe and they will purchase it. But it's going to take a while to find someone who is looking for a Jordan 3 Pine Green in a random Nike outlet in Houston, Texas. But sneaker resellers will not touch it because we know after fees and everything else, we're not going to make any money on this shoe. It seems very convenient that this same shoe was spotted at a Nike outlet a month and a half ago for $140. And now Nike announces that they're going to stop sneaker reselling, and the price is conveniently back to retail. It seems very interesting that Nike is more focused on stopping sneaker reselling than they are with becoming profitable and removing their excess inventory. Now, what does this mean for us? All this means is that we need to pay attention to Nike outlets very closely over the next couple months. I'm very curious to see what they're going to do, if they're going to revert prices back to what we expect Nike outlet prices to be, or if they're going to stick on their stubborn, we're going to stop sneaker reselling stance. Let me know how that works out for you, Nike. Your outlets, you're not going to move stock from there if you keep the prices where they're at, okay? You guys rely on people like me to come through and scoop up all these shoes, and then what we do with them is technically not your concern. You're just trying to remove your inventory, which you can do if you lower the prices again. Now, is Nike going to do this? Probably not, because they seem to be really focused on trying to stop or limit the resale of their sneakers. And frankly, they're making the resale community very, very mad. I know a lot of people who do brick flipping for a job. It is their full-time job, and they are really struggling right now with Nike outlet prices, so they are looking elsewhere. We're talking about people who move thousands of pairs of shoes from Nike outlets each month are no longer shopping at Nike outlets. I'm very curious to see how this affects Nike in the coming days, in the coming months. I will have a video coming out tomorrow, guys. It is very, very important. You guys need to watch it. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, like this video. Be here tomorrow, though. We have a video coming out tomorrow about, is sneaker botting still worth it? And the answer may surprise you. We're going to look at bots that used to be over $8,000 that you can now get for 20 bucks. So we're going to talk about all of that tomorrow. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Follow me on all my social media accounts below. I have a very new, exciting brick flip series coming on the second channel, so be sure to subscribe to the second channel. That is also linked down below. I can't wait for that stuff to start, but I can't wait for tomorrow's video about sneaker botting, because that one is going to be spicy. So I will see you guys tomorrow for that one. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe. Thanks so much for being here. I'll see you guys on the next one. This is Solestate from Juice, signing out.